Welcome to my channel, everyone. May this reading be good for your highest good. Today, as I was pulling your cards out, my intention was to pull just one of the chakra cards, but when I pulled one out, I found out there were actually two cards in there. And this card was actually at the bottom of the deck as well when I was shuffling. So to me, it seems like this is a very special, a very important message for you. And to me, it also seems like a gift for you from the universe. The divine wants you to know that it's time for you to work on yourself, to work on the goal that you had decided to work on when you decided to come on this planet, when you decided to be a human. Okay, this is your Manipur chakra. Okay, and the mantra for Manipur chakra is Ram. Manipur chakra is located just a little bit above your belly button, your navel, and this is where this is a chakra that helps us with our self, our self-realization, our self-growth, self-confidence. Okay, and when this chakra is not strong, or I should say when this chakra has too much clutter or too much negative energy around it, it hinders our growth. Okay, and a lot of times a lot of karma gets stored around this chakra. So it's time that you start sending a lot of healing energy, divine energy to your Manipur chakra or your solar plexus. Okay, and it's time to step in to who you really are on the journey of discovering who you really are. So one of your affirmations should be I am self-realized in this lifetime. Even if you figure out 1% of who you are and how divine you are and how connected you are, you will never ever look at the problems that look huge right now, or the issues that bother you so much. They will never bother you again, even if you discover 1% who you really are. That's how amazing, that's how great you are. Okay, you are here for a very great cause. You are here for a divine cause. Okay, your soul has experienced a lot, not only in this lifetime, but you have taken many thousands and thousands of births, and you are a very divine, a very old soul, and the experiences that you needed to walk this path in this lifetime, you have already done that. Okay, so all of those experiences have taken place already, and you have learned your lessons from those experiences, and it is time for you to start walking on this path. You should already know, or you should at least have an idea what that path is. Okay, and whatever you're thinking, that's what it is. This card is also the card of our throat chakra, and in Sanskrit it's called Vishuddhi. And our throat chakra is a chakra of communication. And yes, communication means speaking, okay, but not just speaking, being our authentic self. So speaking the truth and in the most authentic form. Okay, because sometimes when we are speaking, we are more focused on what will others think, or oh, I don't want to hurt someone, or how should I present this so I can soften this message. And even though we don't mean to, sometimes we manipulate the message. So when we deliver our messages in the most authentic form, that actually heals our Vishuddhi or our throat chakra. Okay? And when people lie or manipulate communication for whatever reason, uh, it actually clutters the Vishuddhi chakra. And Vishuddhi chakra is also about listening, because communication is two ways. So listening to truly understand compassionately, obviously, what the other person really means or what the other person is trying to tell us. So this card also shows me that you have experienced maybe some hindrances in your throat chakra, but now you're ready. Now you have the confidence. Now you know how to speak your truth in the most authentic way, and you also have the compassion of listening and understanding others. What do they really mean when they're talking? What is behind what they're saying? What is behind the someone's personality? Which means you can take one sentence that might have nothing to do with the message that you're getting, and you can figure out their whole the whole message that's behind their emotions. Okay, so basically you have become very intuitive, and you are going to use this intuition in helping others, and you are going to use your throat chakra, which is the chakra of communication, in healing yourself and healing others. And it is very important that you start stepping towards this now. Maybe you have already started walking on this path and you know exactly what it is. If you haven't, it's important that you start taking the first few steps. The first few steps might be the most daunting, the most scary steps. And Ma Kali, this is the card of Ma Kali, is here to tell you not to worry. Ma Kali is here to help you. So Ma Kali is the form of goddess Durga or Ma Durga. So this is what the story was behind this card. Once there was a lot of disturbance in the heavens, and the demons took over the heavens, and they pushed all of the gods out. Demons is the negative energy. God is the positive energy. So you can think of your life, when negative thoughts have taken over, the positive thoughts just cannot be, right? So that is what happened in the heavens. And the gods went to Ma Durga and prayed to her, and Ma Durga saw all of this destruction that the demons had caused in the heavens, and she became so angry that she took the form of Kali. And this card is called Kali's anger. And in her anger, she started destroying all the demons, which is the negative energy. And one by one, she started destroying the demons. And then she came across a demon called Bij Rakta. Bij means seed, and Rakt Bij. Rakt means blood, and Bij means seed. Now, this demon called Rakt Bij had a boon. And the boon was that every time one drop of blood would fall from that demon's body and touch the ground, another Rakt Bij would be formed out of that drop of blood. So when Ma Durga started destroying Rakt Bij, thousands of drops fell from Rakta Bij's body, and thousands of new Rakta Bijas started forming from the drops. And this confused Ma Kali so much, and it also made her very, very angry. The demon Rakta Bij represents our desires, and these are the materialistic desires, and these are desires that keep us away from our divine path. Okay, so take it out as it resonates. What are some things that might take you away from the divine path that you're stepping into? Ma Kali is here to say that she is here to help you, and she's going to help you stay focused, and she's going to be destroying all of these Rakta Bijas, or all of these desires that are negative energies trying to keep you away from your divine path. What Ma Kali did to Rakta Bij is that she started drinking the drops of blood that were falling on the ground, and she drank them even before they fell on the ground. So more desires or more Rakta Bijas would not be formed. And thus she was able to destroy all of the negative energy or all of the demons from heaven and restore heavens again, and the gods or the positive energy was able to go and reside in the heavens again. And thus this is the special message you have from Goddess Kali, that whatever desires, and by desires I don't mean innocent desires, I mean desires that are going to keep you away from your divine purpose, from your divine path. I don't take it as if desires are anything bad. Everybody has desires, and we are here to experience physical life, emotional, spiritual life, and we should balance it out. But if it's hindering you and keeping you away from what you came here for, then it's important that it's destroyed. You also have the Devil's card here, which also represents the same thing. The desires that are keeping you away from your heaven, okay, which is your mental peace, your spiritual growth, and experiencing life to the fullest, the physical life to the fullest, and balancing things out. And this card actually shows that these desires are, you can actually just get rid of them yourself. It's nothing like a huge addiction or something that is so hard to get rid of. It might just be watching your diet, that's going to help you focus on your divine path. It could be not watching too much TV, or not, wasting your time on social media. It could be something like that, which is keeping you away from staying structured and following, what you need to follow consistently, because consistency is the key here. This is the card of Chariot, and it's actually showing, consistent speed. These horses are running at a consistent speed. They're not stopping or going slow and then fast. It's a consistent speed, and that is what is required here. Consistency is very important for you at this point if you want to achieve this path, and you will achieve this path. You will be able to rise and help yourself and help others, and you will become a leader. Okay, this has already been created. You have created this because you are the creator of your own destiny. It's just a matter of walking the path now and getting there. And it's important that you stay focused and you balance things out. Okay, if you look at this card, there's a white horse as well as a dark horse which means whatever experiences you've had in life, now you know how to balance it out. You cannot be so empathetic towards people that you forget that you need to be empathetic towards you, that you need to love yourself and respect yourself and have others respect your boundaries. Okay? You have learned then when people are not respecting your boundaries and they're crossing your boundaries, it's important for you to speak up, use your throat chakra, um, and let people know what the boundaries are. And that doesn't mean you're being mean. Um, it may come across as you being very stern, but that is also needed. That's what a good leader has to do. And balancing these two out is going to help you stay consistent on your path. Okay, so balance your stern side and balance your empathetic side, which means don't become too empathetic and don't become too stern either. Okay, because you don't want to trample people on your path. This is a divine path and you are here to help others. Some people will need your divine side, some will need your stern side to grow, and you will also need both to grow. Okay, so keep that in check and keep that balanced. The Temperance card is also showing balance. Okay, but this is a balance between your spiritual side and your physical, um, materialistic side, which means we are still living on this planet, and you still have, your family, your friends, or social life, and you have yourself. So it's important to balance those both. So as you walk on this path, um, this divine path, which seems like a spiritual path to me, you will have to remember that you cannot leave your social life completely. You still have to give time to your family. You still have to give time to yourself. You still have to give time to your friends, but it has to be very balanced, and your boundaries will have to be very defined, okay, for yourself and for the people around you. And if you're able to achieve that, this growth is going to be very fast, and this growth is going to be very smooth. Okay, if you keep this pace and you don't fall off of this consistency, it's going to be a very fast-paced growth for you. And just keep it structured and consistent. You will also have to remember to be very compassionate and to be very loving towards yourself. You have become a very strong person, okay? But you already naturally are very, very compassionate, okay? You have to remember that the first thing you need to do is love yourself infinitely and unconditionally, and accept yourself as a whole, as a strong person that you have become, and the compassionate person that you have already accomplished to be. That's who you really are. You have to accept yourself as both of these, okay? And you know how to balance it, but love yourself unconditionally and accept yourself unconditionally for who you actually are, okay? And the more you do it, the more you will realize who you really are. The more you will realize that you are divinity itself, okay? So be very kind and compassionate, and on this way, on this growth, you will make mistakes. Everybody will make mistakes, and everybody will learn from their mistakes. It's important that you forgive yourself, and you forgive yourself for the mistakes that were made in the path. And that's going to also, self-acceptance is also going to ease your path a lot more. This path is not going to be anything uh, like the past. You know, it's actually going to be very smooth, because it seems like you have paved your path already. You have already worked on this path as a master manifester. So it's not going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to be a smooth ride because it's so paved and it's so defined. You just have to make sure that you keep going, okay? And you don't let anything come in your way and reduce your speed or stop you. You know, no speed breakers. That's that's the message for you, the most important message. Because you are becoming more and more aligned with your divine self, you are also going to attract more divine unions. Okay, it seems like a special romantic union here, but I also feel you will have many more. Okay, these unions are going to be of um, others who are also in touch with their divinity, but they're still going to be different from you, but different in a way where you will have to so much to offer each other. You will love their divine side and their gifts, and they will love and appreciate your divine gifts, and you will learn and grow from each other, and you will just fit perfectly. It's going to be such a beautiful, perfect, comfortable fit, not the uncomfortable unions that you had in the past where you really had to struggle. It's going to be so easy, so natural, just very like meant to be kind of a relationship or relationships. These are going to be people who will also be aligned with all of their etheric chakras, their etheric energy, their divine energy. They will be completely aligned with themselves, and they will be people who also like to work on their inner growth just like you do. And you will step into this new world, okay? This new world that you have been creating, that you have been working on. And not only are you stepping into this new world, you are upgrading this world because of your energy. The energy of this planet is rising, okay, because of how much you have worked on yourself. Okay, these are the same colors of the chakra, which show that all of your chakras are aligned, and you have really worked on clearing out all the clutter that may have hindered your growth, your spiritual growth. You are becoming a leader, and not just any leader, any other leader. You are becoming a leader who knows exactly what's needed for someone's growth, including your own. Okay, sometimes you will have to be, as I already said, you have to be a little stern, and as a leader sometimes you have to be very compassionate, and you are going to be a perfect balance of both. And you're stepping into the world where people will actually look up to you and they would want guidance. Okay, and because everybody has had their own experiences, people learn in different ways, and you're going to be that teacher who will modify those lessons for them and present information. You know, it could be spiritual information, it could be information that they need about the world. You know, you will present the information in a way that will really click with the person that you are giving the information to, and they will really understand what you're trying to teach them, and they will be able to not just learn it, but actually internalize it and bring it in effect in their life because of the way you will teach or impart information. And you have the Sun card, which is such a beautiful card. This card is showing that you are completely connected to divinity. Not only are you completely connected to divinity, you have become divinity itself. I mean, the sun is the biggest star for us, and this is representing how exponentially you have grown. You know, you are becoming that star, the beacon of light that's going to shine so much that is going to not just bring light, but it's going to bring growth to this planet. It's going to bring growth in many people's life, and it's going to nurture, just like the nurturing of the sun. You know, you're going to become that sun energy that nurtures people, that nurtures all life, you know, animals, and it nurtures nature itself. That's who you are becoming, my dear friend. And I feel so blessed that I have read this for you. I feel so blessed to be connected to your energy. Thank you for stopping by. I hope this resonated with you. And if this did, please don't forget to give me a thumb up. I wish you all the best, and I will see you next time. Bye.